Hey guys, Jason here with BounceWater Inflatable Sails. We're super excited to show you our Dino Dive Hybrid Water Slide. Take a look. This one's just a 16-footer. I sent a couple pictures to a couple buyers that I deal with normally, and every one of them responded, what is that, an 18-footer? Again, when we tell you we build true to size, this is a 16-footer. It's not an 18, it's a 16. As you can see, that's 18 in the back. It's just below that. It might be 16.6, 16.7. But I can tell you this, I'll rent it in the market at 18 foot, no problem. But take a look at this slide. Just look at the detail on how this slide looks. Look at the stabilizer pads. Look at the size of the dinosaurs here on each side. Here, raised up on the raised bumper. Built with extreme quality, as you guys well know. A big image of a dinosaur up top there coming out at you. This slide is way better than I expected. You know, me and Blaine and Chris, and we just blew it up. It's for my inventory, and we looked at it, and I said it could be one of the better ones we've ever put out. So I am super pleased with this slide. Man, if you want to be different, just process it. Take a good look. If you just want to be different. You know, if someone says, well, I can get you that, a competitor of yours, how are they going to compete against you? Just tell me how. How can someone possibly say, you know, I can do that cheaper than he can? No one has something like this. It doesn't exist. I designed it. It doesn't exist. So you're going to get the same great quality, the big zippers. We've actually also, when I walk up, I'll show you this unit. I'm going to take you up the stairs and show you a few things as I go. But there are zippers as well on top of those dinosaurs, so they will deflate. So we put zippers everywhere as usual, but when you come up here, and by the way, this is held up right now on a 1 horsepower blower, just to let you know, and if you don't believe me, I'll go back there and show you, and I'll show you the blower too, but it's held up on a 1 horsepower blower. I'm a couple hundred pounds I'm fixing to get on right here, and you can see that it's pretty good. And by the way, actually, if you want to look at some of the ending pieces, you can see that it's really good, and watch right here. And I'm a couple hundred pounds, and you can see, not a problem. I only have my shoes on because it's my slide, so it doesn't matter much. But if you look up here, we're gonna start by giving you zippers up at the top of these dinosaurs so they'll deflate, so you're not sitting there all day waiting for these zippers to come, these dinosaurs to actually come down. But a couple of things, and I'll move to the side and see if Blaine can catch it. But you know, I can walk, and I'm not the thinnest fella you've ever seen, but I can walk parallel up my slides. I don't have to go up the slides like this sideways. I think that's a bonus. That's why we look different. We're a little wider, we look bigger than everybody else, and we look better. And you're gonna see here too, look how close the stairs are put together. Again, so young guys can go right up the stairs, and they don't have to go so far in between stairs and reach so high to get up the stairs, right? Handles going up. So you're gonna notice that there's a stair right at the very tip of the climbing wall. So that way the last step isn't too far away from the top. And you're also going to notice there'll be another handle up at the top of the sitting deck for someone to latch on to get up on the sitting deck. So we'll head up. And right here is where you're going to see a set of handles as that sitting deck rounds, and another handle right here where a youngster can grab onto, and the last steps right here. It makes it real easy to get up here. So when you come up to the top of the slide, instead of stopping the slide lanes and the Velcro right here, where people could pull or pick or, you know, kind of start to pull away, you notice we wrap it around, and we do that in the combos too. And as you can see, we don't do it with the cheap stuff. We wrap it around so that way it kind of hides itself, and it alleviates people from wanting to mess with it. This is a 36-inch crawl space. I do all my slides this way. I don't find any value, especially with a 55-degree sliding angle, to have kids standing up here. There really is no reason, there's no good safety reason at all. So it's a 36-inch crawl space. I'm almost 6 foot, and as you can see, it's plenty for me. So it's safe, and it works, and it's effective, and it makes a lot of sense, so we don't have any trouble there. So if we come over here a little bit, you can look down the slide lane, and you can see that it's a very steep slide. And you can see that you have a very long slide lane. That's why it's called a hybrid. It's a mix between an 18-foot center climb that's usually 32 foot long or 16 foot center climb or whatever the height size is, that's usually either 28, 30, 32 foot long, that has the pool much quicker at the base and it doesn't have this slide angle. It's a mix between that and a large 2-piece unit where a slide and slip and slide goes together. So what I've done is blended those two slides. I took those two slides and I wanted to make one slide that I can get $335, $350 for, that would take a 1.5 horsepower blower, that would be cheaper to buy and give us a big ROI, or return on investment. And that's why the hybrids are the top selling unit that we sell. That's why we're sold out through the rest of this year. We're sold out through 3 containers starting next year, and customers are buying these things one after another. And everyone's making money on the hybrids. They love them and the easyability of them. So everybody's just on the hybrid train. But if we look down, you can see how steep this slide angle is. It is awfully steep. And this looks awfully cool, Blaine, if you could tuck the camera down and see the whether we want to call them teeth or gate type posts that stick up on the bumper to give it that Jurassic type feel. Coming off the bumper, you'll also see raised bumper down there that's going to be extremely safe. 6mm slip liners, 6mm pool liner. Look how nice the liner going down. Look how well it fits inside the slide lane. Notice you don't see a bunch of slop, loose material that slows kids down or at some point pulls the Velcro down. You're not going to see that. Look how uniform everything is going down. And then also, I don't know if you can see here, but you can see this is raised stitching up here, okay? And this is where our Velcro is at the base right here. But if you notice, where kids are actually going to slide down, we heat weld over that stitching. That way no one can get burned going down. Guys, we're not perfect. We try to build quality. This is upgraded netting as well. I try not to build it cheap. I try to get it to you as cheap as I can. Again, shipping's gone up insanely and it continues to do that. So we'll bring these things back down as soon as we can. I don't think it's going to be anytime soon by what I'm hearing. But we always want to be fair with you. We want to give you a great slide at a great price. We want to build for you that items that if we have to change up that'll work for you, we want to take the time and do that for you. And we want to get stuff like this in your hands. Look, I've been doing this 17 years and I don't have the stuff we've been designing the last 4 years dominates what I did prior to that, and we are booked out every weekend. Our hybrids are gone every single weekend. Our center climbs are gone every single weekend. And when I tell you we have a lot of units, we have a lot of units. So, if you guys want to get on board with me, I'd highly recommend it, because I really can change the way you're doing business, and I can dang sure put you in a spot where your competitors know very quickly that you're playing the game and you're in the game. So I'd love to do that with you. But if let me see, I'll slide down, Blaine, if you want. I'm gonna ease down. I got shorts on, I'm sweating, but. So if we come down here, and I'm in the back of the camera now, as you can see, you're gonna have a nice thick pool liner here. All Velcroed in here. A big high wall, much higher than most companies are gonna give you. Nice size pool. And again, if we go to this side of the unit, just take a look at the Dinosaur. It's absolutely, the detail's awfully good. And it's pretty large. It matches the slide, right? So it gives that appearance. It gives you that whole bigger than what it is appearance. Kind of smoke and mirrors a little bit, you could say. But guys, this is a 16 footer. Look at here. Just really look at the length, look at what I'm doing here. This is a 16 footer. Nobody's got a 16 footer this size in the industry. Nobody. I promise you. I've seen them all. They're not even close, actually. This is what my competitors would sell as an 18 footer right here. And it wouldn't be this long. But anyway, Blaine, you want to take it back over? But this is the Dino Dive. It is, I think it's going to be absolutely amazing. Take advantage of it, guys. Again, we are sold out. We're selling out for next year. Jump on board. It's only $500. You can pay for your product in next March. It gets it built for you. You have it coming. You don't have to wait until next year people start calling, or a competitor brings some of my stuff into your area, and then you try to find out where he's getting that from so you can join him. Be the leader. Be the leader. Don't wait for the next guy. Do it yourself. Hey, you can call Blaine, Chris, Dylan. You can message us on Facebook. You can email us. You can call me directly at 813-947-5002. We're happy to work with you, talk with you, put you in the best place possible to flourish in the rental business. Thanks so much, you guys. Have a wonderful day.